What's going on, guys? Crypto Bandit here, and welcome to the Money Heist Team channel, and where I cover all of my heists that I am currently doing. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over the comparison Invesablea versus Quopi. All right, now let you guys know that I am not pinning, all right, these two platforms against each other. So I know there's some haters out there like, oh, why are you saying this about this platform? This platform is better. Hey, guess what? Then you make a fucking YouTube video, come out here and then do it yourself. I'm just making a comparison because it was mentioned on my Telegram group. Someone was asking me which one is better. They're kind of similar in some ways. What do I think? And yada yada yada. So I'm like, you know what? That is a good question. So I'm just gonna cover, in my opinion, which one is better, I guess. But look, why not have both? All right, why not have it both? Just so I could be transparent, just so you guys know that I am invested in both of these. If you've been following me along, I've been invested in Quopi for over 4 months now, and then Invesablea almost like, I want to say a couple of weeks now, okay, almost when it came out. So I'm invested in both of these. Now, the way I'm going to break it down, I'm just going to look at like robbing a bank, right? I'm going to talk about the outside, the inside, the features, the currency, how to rob this bank, right? The plans, the withdrawal, the telegram, and then you can make your own choice, honestly, because who gives a fuck? It's your money. So whatever I say, you ain't got to listen to me. So you could do your own analysis. I'm just doing me, just kind of going over all of this. So let's get started with the outside of the bank. Which one do I think has a better looking outside, aka UI in the outside? Okay, so this is Invesablea. You guys can see, beautiful, nice, has all of this. One thing that I do like about this one, Invesablea, it has a lot of information before you even go inside the bank. You have a lot of information going on over here. Not only that, right, you got your affiliate levels. So it tells you all that you need to know. You can do all your research before you even go inside a bank. Just has a plethora of information for you to do your research before you decide to rob this bank. And another thing that I like about this is, as we scroll, it even has a little calculator right here, and it also goes over the plans that you could do. So that is pretty interesting. And as you go scrolling down here, it has a how-to video. So it's a lot to intake, right? There's a lot to take. So as soon as you step up to this bank, you look at the outside, it is massive. There's a lot going on and a lot of information, and everything is clean, slick, can't complain. Now, as we step up to Quopi, right off the bat, you got this cyborg chick, whatever the fuck you want to call her, right? Going over here, twitching in the background. And, right off the bat, it just stands out. This is one of the reasons why, when I first saw this, I'm like, man, this thing was good. It was just standing out. This female right here tweaking like she's on meth. She kind of stood out to me, right? Now, as you guys scrolling down here, beautiful UI. Also, it even has the trade that they did for the day, everything you need to know, latest update. As you scroll down here, you guys, your frequently asked questions. So there's a lot going on over here. But most importantly, it has the white paper, which is an extensive white paper. So I got to give credit where it's due when it comes to Quopi. But for me, I think I'm going to go with Invesablea on this one. And the only reason I'm going to go with this one, it's weird, right? Because like this shit looks sick. I like this, right? And then, now that I said she looks like she's tweaking like she's on meth, I can't undo it. But I like it because, it's pretty cool, it's unique. But this one right here just stands out because of all the but all the information that's in the outside. Everything you need to know before you even step out, step inside this bank is all right here. So that's why I like this one better, the outside. Not by much, right? If I had to give it 5-star, 5 being the max, I'll give this one a 5. This one is a 4.8. It's not by much. But this is why I chose Invesablea. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside to see which one has a better inside. So right off the bat, what you're going to notice when you step inside this bank is the plethora of information, data everywhere. I mean, this shit has everything you need to know. The day you invested, the day you withdrew, everything, the day you fucking went to the bathroom, you drew some blood, it tells you everything you need to fucking know here. It's a lot of information. And then they have, P2P exchange, everything. So, I like what I see on the inside. It has your official PDF document, top and first. So it's a clean look in the inside. Can't complain, especially when you got your balance, deposit, earnings, total withdrawal, commission, all levels, your referrals. So it's a really clean look. So looks good. Now let's go over to Quopi to see how the inside of Quopi looks. And then bam. So one thing you're gonna notice is how this thing just stands out, right? So right here, what you have is your information on when they're trading. Right, as we all know that they trade from 9:30 to 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So as you can see, they're off. They don't trade on the weekend. So right off the bat, it's a nice slick UI. Also, it has your trades over here. Also has all your stake. All right, and then most important, all the transaction that you have done for that day, right? So I think, as far as like the outside, the inside, which one looks slicker, I think I'm gonna go with Quopi, just because how clean everything looks, and it has everything you need right here in this front page. So I think, and I'm talking about slick. I'm talking about which one looks a little bit better. So not by much, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Quopi on the inside. It just looks good. And not only that, you have all of this over here, right? Tells you everything you need to know. So that's pretty good. But let's talk about features, right? Which one has the better features as far as the inside goes, utilities and stuff like that. So one thing that you're gonna notice over here, just like every typical, I think every single one of these has this, right? It tells you your balance. But one thing that I like about this is your P2P transfer. So you could transfer money from one player to another or a person to another inside your account. So if someone goes ahead and uses your link, you can look them up by your referrals. You can look them up, write their name, and deposit money into their account, which I have done right off the bat. Hey, that's fucking nice. That is awesome. That is unique, and I like that. Also, I've used this plenty of times. This is your exchange feature. Why the exchange feature? Pretty simple. Let's say I want to withdraw. I want to, I made some money over here, but I want to deposit into another account, but it only takes Bitcoin. Guess what? You could transfer all that to Bitcoin, so you ain't gotta go to PancakeSwap, any other external. It has it right here. It's a one-stop shop over here. Let's say you got 30 people that join your crew. One person deposit Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP. They deposit all of this, right? And so now you have 5 different currency. You just want to transfer all of that into one, so you can get that in your wallet. So you're not like having Litecoin or whatever all over the place. If you don't use it, you could do that. So that is pretty unique. I like that feature right there. Now, as we come over here, inside over here, this also has a ton of features. You can come over here and look at all the trades that they have done since day one, which I think is awesome. Not only that, if you come over here, all right, tells you all your plans, what's going on over here, time until your next profit, which is awesome. All right, it tells you, hey, this is when you're gonna get your next profit, your stake, everything you need to know, all your trades that they have done for you, how much you've earned, and then it also has all your prior plans. Okay, all your prior plans, and it keeps the trades too, so you can have an idea how much you made. All right, so I think that's pretty unique. Also, I love that everything that they added. But as far as which one do I think is better in the inside, I think or not better, which one has more features? I think I'm gonna go with Invisible. All right, because both of them kind of have the same features as far as the balance, earnings. You can look at your referrals, all this. But the fact that these two right here is kind of like what draws me into this. Both of them has a 2FA security, so that's good. Both of them shows a transaction. Both of them shows the investment, your deposits. The only difference between this one with the features that it shows the trades, and how much money you made for the day. Where this one, it doesn't, but it has this right here, which I think, for me personally, I like that. All right, so I'm gonna just choose Invisible for this one, and I think it's good. What else? Let's talk about currency. Which one holds the most currency? So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different currency that you could use. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, ERC. So this one has about 8 different currency that you could use, so not bad. And then as you go over here, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so this one has 7. Now, I mean, does it really matter? Honestly, no. I mean, look, I'm just nitpicking here. It really doesn't matter. But so obviously, because Invisible has more, I'm going to give it to Invisible. But you know, this one's not really fair because it really doesn't matter. This one, who the fuck uses Stellar, and then who uses Doge? Not me, right? So it's like one of those things that those two could go away, and honestly, they'll be pretty much even at that point. They're using the same currency pretty much all around. But as far as which one has the most, this one is for you, right? So if you have more, if you have some of these coins or currencies that you want to get rid of and invest, hey, this might be it for you. Now let's take a look at the plans. Which one has a better plan? This one is interesting. This one is definitely interesting. So let's take a look over here. Now Invisible, right? They trade Monday to Friday. So you earn Monday through Friday. You can earn anywhere from 0.5% to 2%. So there are 3 different plans when it comes to Invisible. Now, 0.5, you guys can see, 1% and 2%. Your money is locked up for 25 business days. That is equivalent, guys, to 5 weeks. All right, that is 5 weeks that your money's locked up. At the end, they're going to go ahead and release that deposit, give it back to you, and you can do whatever you want with that. So let's go ahead and take a look at these plans. So in order for you to get in the starter plan, the minimum deposit is $50, and you will earn a total of 12.5%. Okay, total ROI is going to be 112.5. Why? Because remember, you're going to earn 12.5% profit. And then from there, they're going to release your money. So this is better right here. They're going to release your money, and that's, you know, give you your money back. And so you're pretty much getting your capital, which is 100. So the next one, minimum is $500 to go into this one. And the third one, the minimum is $3,000. So with this one right here, you get 25% in 5 weeks. And then this one, you get 50% in 5 weeks, aka 25 business days. So that is what that looks like. So if we go ahead and scroll over here, and let's say I throw down $1,000, I'm eligible for this plan. All right, so that's exactly what I'm going to make right here. 35 days, which is pretty much 25 business days. They're including the weekends in this one. So one cycle tells you everything you need to know. Now, if you wanted to kind of calculate, actually, I messed that one up. Let me scroll that. Well, actually, yeah. All right, there you go. So 25 business days tells you exactly how much you make. Now, you can use this to see, you know, to keep scrolling. That's if you keep going in and stuff like that, all right? So that is pretty much how that works. If you were to deposit $1,000 into, let me see, do this again. You're going to earn $1,250. All right, for that plan. What happens if I deposit $3,000? Then you're going to earn $4,500. Okay, so big takeaway: your money is locked up. You can only earn Monday to Friday for 25 business days. After that, they release your capital. There are 3 different plans: 0.5, 0.1, and 2. Depending how much money you deposit is going to determine which plan you could go to. This one, minimum 50, minimum 500, and minimum 3,000 to get that 2%. Now let's go over to Quopi. Now Quopi, all right, they trade from Monday through Friday. They don't trade on the weekends. Same exact concept as Invisible. The only difference between this one is that your money is locked up for 30 business days. Okay, so this is a total of 6 weeks instead of 5 weeks. I'm gonna say this again. It's a total of 6 weeks instead of 5 weeks. Also, they trade from the New York Stock Exchange from 9:30 to 4 p.m. Now, at the end of your cycle, they're going to release that deposit and give it right back to you. So that's how that works. So let's take a look at this right here, so you guys can see. So 6 weeks pretty much will earn you about 62 0.5%. If you go with this one, 5 weeks will earn you 50%. Okay, so if this was to do 6 week, can we get up here to 60% maybe? All right, but here we go. Here's the kicker with Quopi, and why the difference is that there's no fixed rate. There are no plans. You deposit and you're going to earn anywhere from 0.5 to 5.4%. Now, you guys are wondering, if you're in Quopi, where the fuck did I get that? Well, if you look at your trades, all right, and you go through all of them, you're going to see that the lowest return they've gotten was 0.5, and then the highest return they've gotten was 5.4. That's why I say 0.5 to 5.4. So for me, I think Quopi wins the plans, as far as like which plans are better, just for the simple fact, right? Just for the simple fact that there is no not lockup, but there is no set fixed rate. Okay, there is no fixed rate on this. So if someone deposits $10,000, I deposit $20, right? And the trade came back to 2.46. It's going to be even across. He's going to get 2.46 based off his initial. I'm going to get 2.46. So it's even. In Invisible, you have to deposit a certain amount of money to earn a certain profit or percentage. Quopi, you don't. But here we go. Keep this in mind, though, right? This is where it gets kind of like, well, if you had the $3,000, let me scroll down and scroll over here. No, it's this one. You guys can see that the average you earn in Quopi in 6 weeks is 62 per. So the average you get in a plan, right? You see how it's 30 days? The average you get is 62.2%, 62.7, 60.19. And then the average, this is what you're going to definitely get, is 50% in 5 weeks. So Quopi has a better, more flexible plan, but this one has a shorter plan. The only difference is if you don't have that 3,000, then some people might be turned. But if you have the 3,000 and you want a quicker return, this might be it for you. If you don't have the 3,000, let's say you only have 1,500, then this one might be it for you. But it's locked up for a little bit longer. So I think Quopi takes that as far as just more flexibility as far as when it comes to plans. Next, let's go to withdrawal. Which one has a better withdrawal? And so Invisible, it takes anywhere from 10 to 24 hours to withdraw your money, so it does hit. And in Quopi, if you know, this one is instant. This thing hits your account right away. So I think with this one, I'm going to say Quopi is the winner in this one, as regards to, as far as withdrawal goes, because it's quick on this one. And then last but not least, let's talk about the Telegram. Which one do I think has a more active Telegram? Now, I'm not even gonna count this, honestly, because it's not fair, because Quopi obviously has 4,000 members. They've been around here for a while, but I will say that Quopi is very active. Obviously, with 4,000 members, it's going to be active. Okay, so it is very active. So they're always out here talking and stuff like that. And then when it comes to Invisible, they're also very active. But you guys can see. Now, if I had to choose one, I don't know if this is going to sound stupid, but I think I might go with Invisible as far as Telegram. And here's why. Because obviously, obviously, Quopi has been around for quite some time. The only thing is, man, there's just a lot of people going in there. The reason I chose this one was because the dev, he is here. This is him right here. All right, so this is him right here. So this is the dev, the CEO of this, and he's always here, and the team is always here communicating across, like, hey, answering questions. So I might choose. This is one reason I chose, Invisible as far as Telegram, but they're both very active. I'm telling you right now, they're both active. I just chose it because the CEO is in there. So you can make your own assumption. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it as far as the comparison between the two. If you look at it, it's on you. It's your cup of tea. Quopi has been around since January, where Invisible just started sometime in June, okay? So this one has a little bit longer. The plans are kind of similar. The only difference is Quopi, your money's locked up for 6 weeks. Invisible, your money is locked up for 5 weeks. With Quopi, there's no fixed rate. You can earn anywhere from 0.5 to 5.4, and there's no, there's no fixed rate. You earn the same amount as everyone else. Invisible, all right. The only difference, they have 3 different plans. Depending on how much money you put, is going to determine how much you're going to get back. 0.5, 1, and 2%. And if you want the max, you have to put $3,000 down. Okay, so that's how that works. With Quopi, the average you get at the end of your plan is about 63% for 6 weeks. Invisible, if you go with this one, the average you're going to get, well, not the average, but you're going to get 50% in 5 weeks. So 63 in 6 weeks, 50% in 5 weeks. All right. Now, when it comes to withdrawal, Quopi's faster. When it comes to the outside of the bank, Invisible, I think, has a slicker outside and more featured, more utilities in the inside of the bank. Okay. But yeah, man, this is up to you, man. I'm invested in both, by the way. You saw that I am invested in both. These are beast, but people always asking me, because they're kind of similar, I guess, in the plans and stuff like that, right? But people always asking me, so I just thought I'd make a video on this, show you guys my comparison to the two. You ain't gotta listen. You can invest. You can say, well, this is the king. Like, I don't care, man. Don't try to come to my, my comment and trying to flex and say, well, why Invisible is way better because this, or Quopi is. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They're both making me money. I don't, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just making my own observation on this, okay? But yeah, hope you guys like the video. This is it right here. Invisible, Quopi, 2 beasts. I think these two are gonna go the distance. Hopefully they go to distance actually, but they're going to be around for quite some time. All right, guys, like always, please stay safe from the rug, please. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.